Hey guys, the Bears fan 06 here for you, brief frontier Japanese. So last night I finally decided to try the Afla Dilith trial on Japan. My friend Mike helped me out with the team, so thank you, Mike. And the leads are the Altry, which helps against weak element and crits, and Gra, who helps as well. This fight actually turned out to be really easy. I beat it first try. Wasn't too difficult, and I just saw it's coming out on Global on the 9th, so I'm kind of excited that, except we won't have the Earth Girl, who's super overpowered in my opinion. She's amazing. She's OP. Won't have the Tree, which will make it a little bit more difficult. Won't have Will, but I can replace Will. The Earth Girl, I'll probably replace her with Diana. The Tree, though, as a leader, is going to be kind of hard to replace. I'm not sure what I want to do about that, to be honest with you, which I'll figure it out. But for the most part, it's fairly easy. At 90%, he does a move that will kill the lowest HP person unless you guard. He also debuffs them, so you're not going to have any buffs or anything like that, so there's no mitigation or anything like that. So lowest HP person, you need to make sure you guard them. 80%, the highest attack person gets hit. Here, I thought it was the Earth person, but there must have been something that made Taser stronger that I didn't pay attention to, so Taser got hit and killed. So that was 80%. At 70%, Dilith summons Zerg. Zerg has roughly like 700,000 HP. You need to get Dilith to 50% HP, so just under 50. He'll do a little talk on the screen thing when he hits 50%, and then you need to kill Zerg that next turn. If you don't, he's going to do a massive AoE, and you're not going to have a fun day. So that's what you want to make sure happen. At 60%, the backtrack, he does the single target move that'll kill on the lowest defensive person unless you guard. So he does that at 90% for the lowest HP, 80% for the highest attack, 60% for the lowest defense, 70% summon Zerg. So as you can see, Zerg's out. So for the most part, I keep Taser up top working on it. He talks there and does something. It's not too dangerous. Basically, he makes sure you have mitigation up every turn. But the guide I have doesn't say what he does there, so it must be just he just says something and does an AoE or whatever. I don't know. Maybe in the Japanese is to tell you that you should basically kill Zerg at the 50% mark. I don't know. I can't read it, so I don't know. Grawl dies here at the 60% because I got a freaking phone call and wasn't paying attention, and I had to walk away. And then I wasn't paying attention, and I came back, brain farted, missed, and he died, so whatever. I ended up getting a ton of phone calls, which I forgot to edit out, so I'm going to have to go do that in a moment. But for the most part, pretty easy fight. So as you can see here, Zerg is getting close to dead, but I want to make sure that I'm able to kill him in one turn, because Dil's also getting close to 50%. The Earth Girl, I think her name's Riviera, her buff's 3 turns, so I wanted to use hers, and then I will start single targeting here in a moment to make sure I get there properly. I get Will ready because I know I'm going to drop below 50%. I know I hit 50% even though it's really close because he talked. I'm going to use Will to help kill Zerg. I know Zerg is toast for basically he's dead. So there's only a few more things that happen now. There's only 3 more things. In my opinion, they're super easy. 33%, he does the single target attack move where you need to guard on the highest HP unit and 1 random unit. So as you can see here, I only have 1 revive left because I messed up twice. If I forget at 33% to guard the highest HP person, I'm going to have to finish the fight with -1 person. But I do remember here. Now the 33% is roughly between the dot and the last symbol of the first part of the name. So it's roughly about there. Now there is some healing and stuff involved. And I know I'm getting close here. I did use my 2 Angel Idols on Taser and Elmo, just in case they would randomly somehow die because they were the lowest HP units, but they don't. So here we go. So I know I'm right there now, so I know I'm going to hit it this turn. So I guard the Earth and I guard the Tree randomly because I didn't need a Tree. Just by super random chance, he does his other move on the Tree, which was guarded. I lived. No one died, so super luck there. I don't know what the odds of that were for that to happen, but it was amazing. So no one dies. Now there's really only one more part left that's hard. You have 2 endlesses. You have one at 25% and one at 10%. And to be honest with you, Elmo's mitigation and attacking with the setup I had worked just fine. I would show you guys the spheres, but I can't read them, and Yeah, I didn't record it either. So, but we're going to get to it here in just a moment. I do decide to use Elmo's Ultimate Brave Burst for the 25% one just to be safe. So I have 3 turns to get to 25%. Alright, so I went through ahead and had to edit out the calling things, and at one point the video got slightly off-center, so I had to cut part of the video out too. It gets slightly off-center, but it goes back. It only stays for a little bit. But anyways, so we're going to hit, we might already hit 25%. Oh yeah, we definitely already hit 25%. We're getting ready to hit 10% here in a moment. The 10% is at the, almost like the tip of the dragon wing, like towards the butt there at the bottom. I have a picture downloaded that if you just Google Brave Frontier HP marker and go to images, you'll see it there. It's literally like the first one. But the biggest issue is 90%, 80% because the auto button's placed different on the screenshot that I have for the HP marker and then it is on Japan. So it really made it difficult to figure out 90 and 80%. That wasn't fun at all. So here it slid off a little bit. It goes back here in a moment, so don't worry. There we go. But once you get past the endless, which is right now, you're literally in the clear here. It's pretty much over. The only reason I didn't auto it is because I wanted to make sure the Riviera's buff stayed up because that helped a ton. So I wanted to make sure that stayed up so it would be good. And pretty much that's it. So I was really surprised. I got some more stuff I got to work on. I got to work on ARC and stuff like that. I'm going to try to start recording more Japan. I know I don't record a lot of it. I have a lot of fun with Japan, and I kind of like to keep it to myself because, you know, it gets a little much sometimes. I have to record everything and having to wait till I get home to record something when you want to do it right away, stuff like that. So I'm going to do my best to start recording more of it too. So, all right, guys, that's it.